Raft's renovation update came out a month ago and I thought I'll make a new ship with it. The Flying Dutchman is one of the most beautiful ships I know, so I decided to go with that. But I also don't like building ships using mod. I originally made a SpongeBob version because it seemed doable, but in the end I didn't like it. So I destroyed it, but then I noticed that part of the floors are floating along with the walls attached to it. With that discovery, I realized that the original Flying Dutchman can be doable after all. The first thing I decided to do was make a floating Flying Dutchman, but I didn't have the hindsight to make the gap bigger between the water and the boat. So after adding an additional layer below, the ship ended up not floating. The only piece I know that made the floating possible is the triangle floor, but you can't place them without support first. It should either be a pillar or a wall. So put as many pillars as needed. And you can make the space between the water and the floor bigger by stacking the pillars. If a triangle floor won't appear to make a square floor, just keep rotating until it appears. Remember though that only those directly attached to the triangle floors will float. So I guess to make it less complicated, just use triangle floors on everything. Even when I destroyed the main foundation, it remained floating. But also remember that some items can only be built foundation floors, like the anchor engines and water purifier. And again, you can't just put a floor without a pillar, even the triangle ones. So every time you need to build a floor, put a pillar first, then remove it later. Also keep in mind that this could be a bug that could be fixed eventually, so maybe don't put valuable items on a floating floor in case they all break in the next update. If you want me to make a tutorial on how to build this, I probably will make one, but it may take a while because this ship is huge. And I will probably make some modifications because seeing this build now, I noticed some things I could have done better and some things I forgot to add. But let me know in the comments if you want a tutorial. I'd say it's done, but it looked like a grasshopper. So I removed one of the ladders, but now it looked like a crippled grasshopper. So again, I removed the remaining ladder. It's alright, but it's too flat for my taste. It is floating though, so there's that. But you can't put any foundations anymore if you remove everything, and I accidentally saved it, but good thing I made a backup and loaded it. So I added more foundations, and using the roof I made the walls. But since everything is made of roof, there is no place for a door, so I made holes on the floors instead. And the Flying Dutchman is done. This ship is big enough and have multiple rooms, which I think is really good. But the downside was that in order to get in, you have to dive under it. But you can also add extra foundations behind the ship, make a door going in. I know people don't like this, but please subscribe to my channel. I know I'm not the best at uploading consistently, but I try my best. And thank you so much to everyone who subscribed to me. I really appreciate it. So I'll see you in my next video, which could either be a tutorial or not. But Probably a tutorial.